I've always had a hard time trying to get through my own damn map in one go. It doesn't help that it's such a big map. So yeah, this is something I recorded last night when the temperature finally went back down a bit. God, I released this like 9 months ago at this point? Jeez, where's the time go? Where's it go? I tried to record a few, like, one single goes of this before, but it didn't work out. I'd usually die in one fight or another. Or just from an incidental misplay. It's a rare moment where I don't even have to play anything at all! It's just past me doing the playing, and I get to taunt. Wait a minute, we have a Doom on screen. Hang on, I think I can just go to my Doom scene. There we go. Better!
Fresh meat.
Yo, baby. My Doom scene, it's a lot like the regular scene, except I'm in the middle. The start of the map's really not so bad. I got a little bit banged up aside from taking one too many fireballs to the back of the head, but that's what that secret Pacific's for. And it's right out in the open, everybody gets it. Because it's sitting right there, and they're just like, I can get that. It has the inputs, and of course it has the RNG seed. So the RNG calls will always be the same. It's a similar technology to later what, like, fast recording stuff does. Except for Doom, it did it in 1993, so, you know, just a little while ago. Just a little ahead of its time, you know? Oh, Vile could crush this time! I wasn't trying to go for speed here, I was trying to go for not frickin' dying! Because there's lots of opportunity to die in this. Stupid, stubborn archvile. Come on, down you go. Yeah, I've been seeing him practicing episode 5 lately. Why, you like my map's enemy count?
You can't believe.
It's nice, right? Might have deliberately added 7 extra enemies upon noticing the count before. This is why me actually managing to get a full playthrough of it was such a problem, because it's a big map! It's a chunky boy! And now the fight that tells you, you better be able to handle this, because this is only the beginning! If fight too difficult, please lower the difficulty level. Oh yeah, Doom maps can handle as many enemies as you can throw at it these days. my HP! My HP disappeared! It's just a few enemies, chat. It's just a few of them. Yeah, there's like multi-hour-long slaughter maps that have tens of thousands of enemies. And of course, good old nuts. Look, chain gunners are fine when they're used responsibly. The problem is how they're usually used. Alright, the skeletons have been defeated. When I playtested this map, I had to do this whole fight without having a super shotgun because it was possible to miss it. And let me tell you, testing this fight without the super shotgun frickin' sucks, man! It's so useful for finishing off the bigger enemies. And that brief moment of silence when everything is dead. If I bother making another map at some point, the level of detail's coming down, because this took way too long. I like the big macro detailing, it's just like all the little shit that's been laying around that's been much. You'd think after hearing this song for hours on end from testing that I'd start to, you know, not like it as much, but I still like it. Also, bullshit on that Hell Knight shot actually hitting me. Stuff. Gotta keep that health up. So, one of the remnants managed to fire a rocket that snuck up over the bars outside, wormed its way through, and hit me in the back of the head through that small door. God damn it, remnants! And of course, there's a high damage roll on the missile itself, too! Just the sheer arc that would have had to take to home in and hit me in the back of the head like that. Bullshit. Sir, do not approach the meat. Do not approach the meat pile. HP crisis has been averted. Continue. platforming. There were definitely a few close calls throughout this one. It wasn't a smooth run, but it was a successful run. Yeah. Okay, that's when that one ended up on the other side of the door. I was trying to keep track of that. I'm like, when did that lost soul get in the other side of the door? Because it's there now. Yes. I handled this room really badly this time around. It's like, come on, just be brave! Just be brave past me! Just stand on a platform and do the dance! Don't get so close! This particular spot was a stickler for people who really didn't like cramped areas. It's like, well, you know, you can't have all open, spacious areas. Sometimes you gotta deal with a bit of a squeeze. Let me actually get the old Doom World pose. Alright, the lower frame rate for a second. It doesn't like when I click off of these things. This is where I released it way back in the day. The exclamation point Doom command's not gonna be up to date. Yeah, September 25th, 2021. Shit! Wait, that's like 10 months ago! Oh! Where does the time go? This is the part where I learned how to use pre-killed monsters for Archbound resurrections. Yeah. Since apparently just putting a corpse on the ground isn't good enough, they had to be an actual monster that was killed and placed there. This is how outdoor section's the only one that I look at and go, I could have made this look a lot better. It wouldn't even take it much, just a different angle for the sun to cause different lighting effects. And, like, maybe some overarching stuff to create more shadows and just ultimately more interesting visuals. Well, I mean, it's my first map. I'm not gonna get everything right. What's the loader I'm using? I think it's just called Doom Launcher. It's very organized. I like it. I know ZDL's a common one, but this one allows me to organize my shit, which kind of matters a lot more to me. Ah, fucked it up. Re-record the whole thing! We didn't get it on the first try! It's funny how demo playback's a little bit more jittery. Ah, this asshole! Hey, guess what? It's the first rocket launcher in the stage! And if you pick it up, the game automatically switches to the rocket launcher. And there's a specter directly in front of your face and it revving it up your ass. Don't shoot it! Ah, intentionally malicious design. It's a decent troll and it's easily enough avoided. It's just to give people a spook. And if they have an itchy trigger finger, they'll blow themselves to smithereens. The Hell Knights and the Revenants are doing as they always do, beating the shit out of each other. Good job, Mr. Hell Knight. You took out 2 enemies. God, some of this stuff is so over-engineered, and I know how to fix it nowadays. The main thing I want to do is just a Doom Launcher where I can organize all my shit. Because organization is important for being able to quickly find what I want to play. Just know about what the traps are, forehead. Okay, maybe spawning a Baron in directly behind somebody's a bit mean. But it's just to prevent a, put up a big old beef wall so they can't escape so easily. It's almost fairly easy compared to a lot of the shit that's out there, too. It is a bit of a gauntlet, though. Thanks, Ed Kennedy. I worked a very, very long time on this. Because I had to learn everything as I was going, so it's like, okay, how can I do this? How about this? How can I fix this? I had to learn about so many bugs and how to fix them. Definitely got a lot of help from the people who actually know what they're doing with Doom. Yeah, like that one mapping stream I did where I was just working on cliff sides the entire time. Freaking cliff sides, man. You can work on those for hours and hours. UAC! There's like 2 custom textures. The sky is custom and the waterfalls are something that I was able to add in. Everything else, vanilla. I also know how to fix that problem nowadays! I found out what a control sector is! But holy shit, is it loud! What? Sir! Sir, please! I don't have a lot of health! God, that stupid rocket's still after me. So yeah, another close call for the ever-growing list of almost deaths. God, this room looks so trashed. I had to do so many things to make sure that running along it felt smooth as opposed to, like, bumpy. I wasn't out of place water cooler here. It's gone now. Secret. So this room contains a fight that I die on the most often, because I'm not particularly good at dealing with a lot of revenants. So, you know, a lot of my attempts ended somewhere around here. So I got to thinking, why don't I just use the intentional speed tech in my map to say, you know, fuck this fight. I'll come back to it afterwards. It does mess up the ambience a little bit with all the yelling revenants, though. I can't hear the elevator music over your shouting. You know, it's just a few things that are probably worrisome to look at around here. It's okay. This is my map, Nelson. I made it like 10 months ago. It kind of hit me today how old it is. Everything is under control! It is all under control! Everything is fine! It is all perfectly fine! I didn't have to deal with most of the Mankimai this time. They got themselves killed! I mean, thankfully the Siren Demon is doing a very good job of cleaning up whatever riffraff is left. They're very good at it! Alright! The kill count's definitely got a bit closer to maxed out, eh? Just a few enemies in this one zone. Now this is a UV Max demo, so I kinda had to, you know, go deal with the enemies I skipped. Thankfully, I put a little shortcut portal back here. You can go back to the rest of the map, it's fine. Right then. This fight's a little bit easier when you have the plasma weapons you're not supposed to have. Observe! It's like, oh, there's an eye smile now, that's cute. It did manage to get me, but oh well. Yeah, this area kicks my ass regularly. It still kicks my ass. I wanted to actually get the map finished for this demo, so it's like, you know what? Just do the fight later. Alright. And I mean, I already have almost everything, so let me just... And, you know, one of these. There we go. 100%! Whee! Survival! I only almost died like 6 times, it's fine! That's such an easy to beat Tyler. Just whoop. Well, yeah. That's my little recording. I'm just happy that Doom Launcher makes this super easy. It's like, all right, sure. I recorded my demo for this particular WOD, and there it is. It's just, here's the drop-down list of demos for this particular WOD. It even shows up in here. Save games for the different ports. Stats. All nice. It's very nice. Yeah, part time is 12 minutes, but that's any percent, so 12 minutes is basically the rounded off time of my testing speedrun. I did it in like 11:55, so I'm just like, okay, 12 minutes. There you go. Go beat that time. It's probably pretty easy to do. I am not a speedrunner of the Doom variety.